Hey everybody, back again, and it is almost 11 o'clock at night, and I realized I had not gotten my daily video in and was freaking out because my streak already got messed up once of uploading a video every single day, and I didn't want to mess it up again. So we got back late tonight. We went out, me and my daughter, to a corn maze. She met a little girl, and they ended up hanging out, talking to the parents for a little bit. Fast forward like 3 hours later, and like I said, it's almost 11 o'clock. We just got home, had dinner. We still got to shower and get ready for bed here. And sneaking in a quick video here to try and keep the streak going. So today's subject, I guess, is my day. I don't know. What am I going to talk? I'm just doing the video to fill in what happened or to keep the streak going. But did want to talk about what happened today. Because today, good and bad. I hate this is like hard to admit. I got a job again, going back into teaching. So here's the situation: is that if you see my very first video, and I know I mentioned it a bunch, I left teaching this summer to pursue a startup idea. I spent all summer working on that idea, building it up, creating the product, working on the budget, getting the marketing, the website, making the phone calls. I mean, when you're solo, you wear every hat, you do everything. For my startup idea, which I've never mentioned on the website yet, I'm waiting if I even will mention it. But tried to do a launch like in August. School had started by then, and had saved up some money, and this was my shot to start a new path for myself, and this idea I really believed in and am passionate about. And well, I lived up to my name. It failed, or it didn't fail, but it takes time, and that's gonna be a whole nother video. But how not to market a brand new startup idea. I ended up spending my marketing budget and didn't get enough sales to keep doing the marketing I was doing, and I was trying lots of different strategies and ideas and things as all. I will talk about that sometime. But really just couldn't keep it going anymore with the results I was getting. And so probably about end of September, realized I have to transition and do something else. I had money saved up. I could go a couple months with no income and be okay. But as time wore on, that got very, very stressful. This will probably be another video, but like, I don't want to say got depressed, but like it was weird. Like every day was kind of like a emotional roller coaster, and I'm like dead center, steady, consistent, straight, chill, mellow guy, but like just kind of like not knowing what was going to be happening, and where am I going, and was this a mistake, and that money I invested, was that a wise, just so many like questions and doubts. Self-doubt was eating away at me. And some days I'd be fine, and some mornings I wake up feeling bad, and afternoon I'd be positive, engaged, and ready to go, and sometimes it was vice versa. Anyway, that was tough. Like I said, I don't want to say it's depression, because that's way more serious than this, but just feeling down in the dumps. It's weird. It was a weird feeling I've never really felt before or dealt with before, but just kind of, I think wrestling with failure is kind of what it was, right? Because it became apparent this idea, this startup, wasn't going to work the way I intended. And even though I thought I was being patient and I thought I was being careful, of course it didn't work out as planned. And so now I'm stuck with, plan B, and how am I going to provide for my daughter and I? And being a teacher is the only real bankable skill set I have. And that window's closed because school has started already. And so like, what do I do? Do I start looking for work? And do I abandon my ideals and my idea and what I wanted to do so badly. Like, it was just, it was a funk. It was a funk. That's what it was. I was in a funk. Making these videos was helpful. A little bit of therapy to, kind of vent and kind of talk, and just, the channel's been very helpful through all this, because that was a positive consistency that did help to keep me going. The way I work is that if there's ever any time I'm not, and this is probably something I need to work on, but like, my mentality is, if I'm unproductive, right? Like, if I have a day off and I don't get anything accomplished, right, which happens, like, I get real down on myself, like, oh, you wasted this day, and that might come back and bite you in the butt, and you can't make this a habit. And so, like, if I'm not as productive as I feel I could or should be, I kind of beat myself up over it. And I was doing that every day, every other day. Like, it was just, like I said, a funk. So anyway, what am I trying to say? Sorry, like I said, it's late. I'm tired, and I'm just trying to honestly get a video here to get my streak going in. But there's a point, is that went back to the well, and I was like, well, where it is now in Arizona, we have fall break, like a spring break. Maybe your state does, maybe it doesn't. And I know a lot of schools have a lot of transition at that time. A lot of teachers, there's a lot of turnover in teaching. You may not be aware or realize, sorry, but there's a lot of teachers that leave in the middle of the school year quite often, math teachers especially. But went to go look, and anyway, long story short is the charter school I was at before had a couple openings, and even though I'm history and social studies, art used to be my thing a long time ago, like in high school and college. That's what I wanted to be. I took a lot of art classes. I have taught art before. So, as of today, right, I did the paperwork, I am a art teacher for the rest of the year. Woo, which is cool. I really enjoy art. It's something I don't really have time for, but wish I did. So this might be, a good opportunity to kind of get back into something I love to do and share that with the kids. But at the same time, and it's good to have a good paycheck coming again. Well, and it's Arizona, so it's not the greatest paycheck, but a paycheck. Benefits is huge. That's the big thing for my daughter and I. So that's good. But at the same time, part of me can't help. Excuse me. Great YouTube video. To feel that I kind of blew my chance, my opportunity, and so it's with a little bit of remorse, I guess, that I go back into teaching, because when I left, I said I would never. If I did go back, it would be like I was at my last resort. It would be doomsday scenario, like I was done, and it'll be okay. It's fine. It's not the end of the world, and it's closer school than I was at before, and it's a subject that I do enjoy and haven't done in a while, so that'll be very cool. But again, part of it just kind of feels like I'm shortchanging my dreams, and maybe if I worked a little harder, maybe if I was a little wiser, maybe if I was a little luckier, I wouldn't have to, and I could do what I intended, is to, be an entrepreneur and run my startup. So anyway, when I have my thoughts more clear, I can maybe talk about this and reflect on this some more. But just want to put it out there. So what does that mean with the channel, I guess, is that things might be a little different. Before, I'd always had time in the day to film these videos, and now that I'll be busy teaching and making that, very busy doing that on top of being the dad and the dinner and the dishes and the laundry, YouTube, I don't know where that fits. I do want to try and keep this going. I don't know if I'll be able to do a video every single day. I'm in the office right now, which is my bedroom, because daughter's here. She's in the living room watching TV. We got to get to bed soon. My time obviously is going to be a lot more limited than it was. But this has been fun. I appreciate the views, which are very small, but you got to start somewhere. And like I said, it's been a good experience for me, just kind of in therapeutic, and to get out, put yourself out there and commit to something, which is what I want to do here, and try and upload a video every single day. So I'll still try and keep it going. Like I said, I don't know if it'll be every day. I don't know where it will be, if I record on my lunch break, on my prep hour, if I just start doing videos at night, or maybe I bank and just do like an hour recording videos one day so I can upload every, one day each week going, or one day for the week going forward. I don't know. I'll try and figure it out. But anyway, failed entrepreneur here, back teaching again, which is a positive thing. It's a good thing. It's best for me and my daughter. And doesn't mean that I've stopped or given up on my ambitions and dreams and goals. It just means I need to kind of readjust my schedule, my time and priorities, and go back to the way things used to be, where I would just work on, things in my free time, which is motivating as well, because when I'm teaching, I don't want to be teaching. So that helps to do a little more of motivation and fire under my butt. But we'll see. So it's a positive change. It's a change that, I've committed to. So we will see. Like I said, I got some things going on. We'll see. It'll work out. It'll be good. Anyway, it's late. I do have to go. And streak is alive and getting close to my 2-month anniversary on YouTube. What a big deal that's going to be. And the streak will continue. So, all right, I'll try and get a video up tomorrow. Won't be so rushed and more well thought out, but it's super late and I got to go. So I got to get ready for bed. I don't know what you're doing, but I will catch you later. All right, bye.